Hail, you Warhammer players, and welcome to the definitive podcast for the Warhammer 40k enthusiasts in the Inland Northwest. Your hosts are me, Jeremy, all day 40k Nakano, and Joey Bettingfield, painting Bettingfield. How we doing, Joey?
I'm fucking tired, man, but I'm doing well.
You know what? I agree with you. You can find me on TikTok at allday40k and Joey on Instagram at Bettingfield Painting. Also, you can find us both on Patreon at yet another Warhammer podcast if you're looking to support us financially. Obviously, we don't expect you to, but it'd be cool if you did.
It helps if you do.
There's been a lot going on lately. Today's
There's so
episode
much going
number
on.
49 of our podcast.
Oh, we got to do something next week.
We should do a little something, but today we're going to roll around and hate stuff because the title of this episode is Games Workshop Hates Competitive Players, which, you talk about the worst announcements and the worst way to do it. Games Workshop managed to figure it out. That being said, there's a lot of nuance, I'm sure, that we're going to get into today. But before that, there's some hobby stuff that we've been doing, that we've been up to. I have painted 5 intercessors up from scratch. I finished them today, and they look real pretty. And I'm just letting the base epoxy finish so I can get them all painted up and set up. And then I'll only have like 2 units left of the current list that I'm running that need to be brought up to my current par. Also, I went ahead and added on to my little wooden box collection of the Series S brushes from Artis Opus. Because I don't know if you knew this or not, Joey, but these paintbrushes make you a better painter, and I mean that with sincerity.
I've heard it, and I don't own any.
The way they move, the way they hold water, the way that they hold paint is different. I don't know how to explain it. It is different.
Sure.
Like talk to Drew about it. The way he talks about the way it moves and the way you have control over it the whole time, it's crazy. So,
okay.
We're not supported by Artis Opus because they're way too big for us. But, go and try them out. Get like one of the Series D brushes for anybody, because like the Series S is all about like really fine details, the longer, thinner brushes.
Yeah.
And the Series D and M brushes are the dry brush and your standard paint brushes. Incredible box. Do it. You will become a better painter. You just got to take care of them. That's it. Just take care of them. You're good. Anyway, that's been my hobby stuff. Joe, you haven't really been doing hobby in the last couple of weeks, right?
This past week I have not. Unfortunately, the streak is over. I have not gotten any hobbying done this week. I spent the. I worked over the weekend, and then I am covering for my mother-in-law who's currently out of town, so I am working constantly.
Yeah.
So I haven't gotten anything done. And that's okay because lists for the Texas GT are due on Friday.
Oh shit.
But my teammates are amazing, and I will be playing one of my teammates' armies so that I don't have to fly with models.
That's great. Speaking of grand tournaments, the Spring Open in Spokane, Washington is happening this, I believe, Memorial Day, or is it Labor Day?
It is Memorial Day weekend.
Memorial Day weekend in May. Bob Kelly's big tournament, big GT of the year. There's lots of spots. There are 3 golden tickets, so sign up.
3 of them. Crazy.
So that you can come and hang out with us, number 1. But number 2, earn your ticket to España.
Yes.
I think that's how you're supposed to say it. Or one way to say it. I don't really know.
I was like, I cannot imagine that is how you are supposed to say it. But I'm sure it's closer than just saying Spain.
You know what? España. Anyway.
There we go.
You may not have been painting stuff, but some other people have been. You want to take us to Adepticon, Joey?
Gracious, have some other people been painting
stuff. The quality of paint since I started a few years ago, has just escalated in a crazy way.
It has. And I think what really highlights that for me, and I am going to bring it up here, but what really highlighted like the change for the increase in quality of miniature painters in the Warhammer hobby, specifically what we're looking at here, which is the Golden Demon stuff, is huge names of world class, multiple time decorated painters are not the ones that won gold,
Right?
which
Crazy.
is insane.
Absolutely insane.
So,
Speaking of insane, holy shit, look at this lone Terminator.
holy shit, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy. So, this is 40K single model. This is the gold by Neil Hollis. This is a name. I don't
Yeah.
know.
This is a real name. I'm fairly certain this is a real name.
But like, this is unreal.
Yeah.
And I don't want to spend too much time because I do want to look at everything. So I don't want to spend too much time on every individual model. But like
So pick one thing that's unreal about it that you love.
the non-metallic metal concept placed on paint, like colored painted Space Marine armor, is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
And unbelievably clean here.
I agree with you. I think the thing that really set it off for me, because I have seen like that paint effect, what you never see is the distorted fish and ice underneath, so cleanly done to the degree that it is.
Yeah, I do wonder, like, how many times did he pour that resin and went, ah, fuck, I have to paint a new fish?
I don't know. I don't
Like,
know. Is
because that
is
is a
is that
painted.
fish not painted on the outside of the resin?
No, it's in the resin. It's encased in the resin.
I don't know if it's encased. I think
It,
that's painted.
it's no, no, no. That is a model from Sigmar.
Was it?
Uh huh.
No, I don't know anything. Anyway,
That motherfucker's encased in resin. It's crazy.
it's incredible. All right, moving on.
Bob Cahoon took silver with an unbelievable Fuegan,
Yeah.
Fugine, if you will.
Yeah. Fugine. Did you
Um,
just call him Fugine?
I call him Fugine often.
Not
Um,
the most mispronounced way of saying Fugan.
yeah,
Um,
definitely the most mispronounced way. I love it, and it will piss off an Eldar player, and I love it every time.
yep. It's
Anyway,
you know what's funny though? If you say Fugan, it also kind of sounds like fuel. So
yeah,
it just creates like even more
it
non
does. Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
Anyway, I like his again, I'm really drawn to the base again. It just looks so
sure,
good. I love
it
it.
looks so good. The What I'm actually drawn to, and I don't know, I think it's because I try to look for different things. The the blending and highlighting of fabric, not on his loincloth, on the ribbons,
Yes.
is crazy.
Now this
Okay,
Custody man from
this
Alexei
Custody man,
Karahalu,
yeah,
um, this is the best pose model I think I've ever seen that
maybe of all time.
of all time. Like this is
Um,
incredible.
the amount of conversion work or like that is done here of
Yeah.
reposing
Yeah. It's
is
it's wild.
wild.
He's stepping off his bike, which seems like it's floating, just mind you, everybody. Holding a weapon that he's using to support himself as he gets off of it, with one leg hiked up on it, one leg on the steps on this again completely made base. Like it's so
It's
good.
unreal. It's unreal. Um, yeah. I I don't think that I could draw myself like to point out. I mean, obviously it's painted unbelievably well. I don't think I
Yeah.
can draw myself to any one aspect of the painting because what I stare at is every insane detail that is reposed because I know
Yeah.
what this model looks like and the amount of work that has been put into this
Yeah.
is unbelievable.
Yeah. The only thing, the color doesn't excite me. That's it. That's it. Other than
That's
that, it's
fair.
beautiful and amazing.
Yeah. That's wild. Okay, so unit or kill team,
All right. Just a
this is
bunch
our
of
gold.
look at this. Just three guards or two guardsmen and a whatever that is.
I don't know, a priest with a banner,
A priest with a banner, just standing on rocks and skulls.
just standing on rocks.
It looks great. I love it. Everything's free-handed that can be.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's beautiful work.
I'm gonna be honest, out of because I have looked at this article already.
Yeah.
Um, out of this category, this is not
Yep.
my favorite. It is the gold. It is not my favorite.
Okay. Well, let's find your favorite.
All right, let's look at these fucking world eaters.
Holy shit. I mean, yeah, the world eaters look incredible.
What the hell?
The
What are we doing?
composition is what jumps off the screen here.
Yep. His guys, like his jumping guys, are jumping in the right place, in the right directions, and
Yeah.
his plasma is glowing, but it's subtle. It's not overbearing because he has a very dark, uh, like composition and scheme to begin with here.
Yeah,
Like
very dark
this is
palette.
so good. It's
The
so
the
cool.
the shoulders, the stony colored shoulders are
Yeah.
what really kind of set it off for me in terms of like how amazing this is. And the
hmm
homeboy's face on the right. Ooh,
The homeboy's face on the right is insane. I also super appreciate that he has two guys with skin and they are different colors.
yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Um, but also let's look at Aaron Clark's bronze.
Okay. So here's the thing. Number one, this is beautifully painted. Like
hmm
from a painting perspective, it is for what he's trying to accomplish, flawless.
Yeah,
That said, it is the out of the box pose for all of those models.
100%.
And that made me bored when I saw it.
That is very fair. Which that is also true for the World Eaters.
Okay.
They're just more exciting poses.
Yeah, it's just composed in a way that draws the eye.
Yeah. Whereas this is the dudes out of the box composed in a way that makes sense.
Yep.
And it's painted flawlessly. But
Yes.
I think what happened here is there is a very distinct style of painting here. And
Okay.
so instead of painting flawlessly like you have those ultramarines, this is a style that they leaned into and then painted in that style flawlessly. And
Yes.
the judges looked at that and that's what they preferred.
For the radio audience, who I'm sure are very riveted by this bit, we're talking about the Cadian scheme, the guardsmen here who have a more unique style of paint, and that is like the banner is genuinely exciting. It's very
Yeah.
good.
It's
All right, let's keep
yeah.
going.
All right, we're gonna keep going. Large models and vehicles. Look at this fucking boy.
He looks great.
He looks
I
great.
am kind of bored of seeing this model all the time.
That's fair. A lot of people I know an upsetting amount of people that don't like the new, like the Squig Boss and the Squig Riders and that stuff. I love these models.
Oh no, I love this model. Don't get me wrong, but from like a painting competitions perspective, I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'd
People
only
pick
see
this
this
model.
model.
It's I think it's just like it lends itself. Like it's an exciting model by itself.
Yeah,
People like it. And so like it's fun to paint. Um,
it does
but
look fun to
man,
paint.
goodness gracious.
This is the
What
Beast
a
Boss on Squigosaur, right?
This is Beast Boss on Squigosaur, yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
You're gonna have to paint yourself one of these here soon.
Yeah, I guess when I get
All
those
right, look at this
orcs.
Sentinel though.
Oh, look at this Sentinel. Honestly, not my favorite.
That's fair.
It feels too weathered.
I will say that our bronze
Is
is I don't know 100%. It's is it Kartazna? I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce her first name. But Gorska,
Katarzyna.
she is one of my favorite painters that exists.
Her
Uh,
ability to manipulate light is
and she's
something else.
consistently winning gold and silver in Golden Demon and even like Crystal Brush when it was still a thing and like Slayer Swords and like she's
Yeah.
doing unbelievably well all the time. And this is bronze, which is like unfathomable to me. I don't understand.
Yeah, and I think what really stands about the Nightbringer that she painted is that number one, this is a new model, so she hasn't been working on this for a year. Number two, it is a completely unchanged version of the model in its truest form, sitting on a plinth, no extras. It is just what comes out of the box.
Yeah. I mean, so is the Sentinel. Like, I guess the base is a base that they did, like, that is a custom base. But, like, there's nothing special about the Sentinel. It just looks good.
No, it feels like every guard sentinel I see, honestly.
Mhm.
Like the weathering is amazing, but it's just nothing but weathering. So
My honest assumption is, other than yes, like, this is it's base model on a plinth with nothing else. And, like, they clearly care about, like, scenic basing.
yeah,
And then aside from that, I think the other probably serious contributing factor is that this is her paint style, and it's possible that they're just tired of seeing it,
could be, could be.
which I think is insane, but whatever.
Yeah,
Okay, Age of Sigmar, the best models the GW makes, now
yeah,
painted by some of the best painters. Look at
truly.
this guy.
Look at this guy. Number one, this bird horse, sick as fuck. I don't know these
Absolutely sick
models,
as fuck.
so
I will tell you, as you don't know these models, this
yeah.
is an unreal amount of conversion work. This is
Oh,
like
is it okay?
it is not reposed in the way that the Custody was, but
Yeah,
the amount of work that is put in is similar.
I think what jumps out to me mostly on this model is the cloak. To take the gray color and black color and sell it in that way is pretty amazing.
And then put freehand on it
But let's not
that
forget the
doesn't
freehand.
distract you.
Nope. It's just there. It's
And
subtle.
honestly, I think like the first time you look at it, you see it and you're like, it's almost a watermark.
Yeah. It's very cool.
And then you look at it again, you're like, oh my God, that's actually freehand.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Okay.
This archer,
Oh my God. These two models are phenomenal.
And guess who painted this boat?
What was it, Katarzyna?
Yes, it is.
Because that boat to me is, I don't know, I think the best painted thing that they showed on this entire
It might be the
article.
best painted thing that we've seen here so far. And this is bronze again.
Yeah, this boat is something else entirely. The way that she based it up and have it bleeding out of the plinth.
Yeah.
The
Well, and this is
motion
exactly
of
what-
this is just unreal.
This is the perfect example of what you were talking about, which is this is her style and her ability to manipulate light like this is what she has won for.
Absolutely unreal. It's so good.
Unbelievable. And then the archer, I love this because I love natural colors and natural like objects, and I'm not a quarter as good at it as I want to be, and this is an unbelievable example.
I mean, look at this fucking tree. Just look at the tree. It is
I know.
amazing. The
And
entire scene is so
it goes
beautifully
into shadow.
composed.
Yeah.
Yes.
It goes into shadow so that you just kind of forget about the top, but not in a way that like it is still painted. It's not just primed, but you just kind of, that's not where your eyes, like that's an artist composition where it's, you don't need to be looking up there. So don't.
Yeah. But it's there to remind you that it is indeed there. Like, oh,
Right.
it's so
Unreal.
good.
It's so
There's
good.
bunnies. Like, who doesn't?
And there's just so many critters. It's so good.
All right, let's get into
I didn't
these
even see
warbands.
this. Hold on. You can see my cursor. Look at this fucking squirrel.
Yeah, it's a little squirrel. Look what's
Well, I
up.
saw this one.
Yeah.
But look at this guy.
Just peeking around his mossy bush. Or stick.
Just living his best life. I fucking love it. Anyway, units and warbands from Sigmar. This. Holy fuck.
Yeah, the flesh on this big left arm. Ooh, it's so crazy.
That's some flesh for sure.
And the muted colors of the armor making it stand out just do so much. Oh, this is great.
This is fantastic. This one makes perfect sense. These my chameleon boys, my boys.
Yeah, they're cute. I don't know if they go with the plinth and background very much.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's
they
fair.
feel a lot.
The issue is that so the trees that they're holding on to are the trees that they're modeled with.
Sure.
And it's not the same kind of tree that is put in the background.
Yeah, that it's just a little off.
It's just a little off. And then we've got those are flesh eater cords, sir. Those are ghouls.
Oh, well, they look cool. The color composition's dope. I'm sure you love it.
I love it. I think it's great.
Yeah.
I love this fucking hog-nosed bat.
Yeah,
like
he looks dope.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's super exciting.
Okay.
I will say this ruin corner doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, it feels almost too two-tone. Like, you can see each color in every element, and I don't know if I like that.
That's fair. Okay, large miniatures and war machines of Sigmar.
Excellent.
Before I go further, these wings are unbelievable.
They're ugly.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievable.
They're unbelievable. This might possibly be.
Oh, is this Lucas?
No, this is. Yeah.
It is Lucas. Yeah.
This might just be the best Caucasian skin I have ever seen.
Yeah. So this is Lucas from Squidmar. And he documented this whole journey of painting this model up. You should watch it.
Yep.
Number 1.
You should.
And fuck, almost the entire thing is converted. It's so good. It's
incredible.
Yeah.
I love the desert idea.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, the flesh, like the white flesh in the desert with the white wing, it all kind of just makes sense, and it's good.
It's so good. This fucking guy, Marco Frizzoni. Good Lord.
Yeah, it's so gross. It's so gross and so good.
And that's exactly what it should be. God
Yeah.
damn, it's so nice.
Yes.
Um,
It's this whole range of sickly greens and pinks and
though not only did he go through the effort of pouring and shaping resin to be a
yep.
floating base and dripping it, he
Yep.
also then went in and painted it.
Yeah.
But like this is crazy. And
The fact that it
I
goes from
love it.
cool into warm as well just
Yeah.
feels right.
And that's exactly like I love that it's we're starting in that like ice blue and then we're ending at warm orange. Like it's so good.
Like, no
His the
disrespect to this.
OSL, just the teeniest bit of OSL from that staff is insane.
Yeah, it does it just right. And no disrespect to this amazing buzzard to the right.
Yeah. Oh
But
yeah.
but like it it kind of just is there on the left.
Yeah. Yeah. Like it looks incredible. The
Yep.
feathers, like the face is done amazingly well. The feathers around his neck are unreal.
Yeah.
Um, but we're seeing a similar problem. And again, absolutely zero disrespect. This is still a bronze. This is still a trophy at
I
Golden
can't paint
Demon.
that. Can't do
Looking
that
at
at
the
all.
other people that were there that like didn't get there,
Yep.
like this is still an incredible like lifetime achievement. And it's the
Yeah.
tiny things, right? Like the what we're looking at, what could have taken him to silver is the fact that there's nothing different from what comes in the box.
I feel like if there was like a magnifying glass in this image of the buzzard, it's
Hmm.
probably the better painted model. But
Potentially,
but the
but
other
it
one just
doesn't
is so
catch you.
exciting. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Horus
Horse
Heresy.
heresy.
It's the fucking boy.
Look at him. It's the guy. Oh, I have a fun story about Fulgrim. Um, so I've been listening to I started the Horus Heresy, the Siege of Terra,
Okay.
on audiobook, and the narrator has so many wonderful accents and voices except for Fulgrim's.
Oh no.
His voice for Fulgrim is like a bad Yoda impression, and it's
Ooh.
hilarious every time I hear it because honestly, Fulgrim's a bit of a joke in the lore, in my opinion.
Hey, fuck
And he
off.
makes him even more so of a joke. So,
All right. I don't think you've consumed enough of Fulgrim's specific lore to
well,
know that yet.
he's a bit of a wiener in the Horus Heresy so far. So,
Well, if it makes you feel better in the Siege of Terra, it's not actually Fulgrim. It's the demon inside of him. Anywho, um,
we have a Night Lord.
we have a Night Lord.
It's painted great. I don't like it. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. It's painted exceptionally well. There is nothing exciting about it. I see a Space Marine and I don't care.
Yep. And then we have
However,
Magnus. This Magnus looks really good. I think some of the left foot bothers me.
Okay,
The one
yeah,
that's front facing, his
yeah.
left foot, it bothers me a bit.
They took, um, they made a choice as an artist to remove the swirling magic, and I don't like that.
Yeah, I think that's something you keep and make interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Granted, the hyper reflection of his armor is insane.
yeah, that's true. What do you know? The
Okay,
Horse Heresy stuff isn't that great. Cool.
it's not old world though. Look at this
Oh my
guy.
god, this made me wet, dude. Like this
It
orange on
made him
this
wet too.
model.
Look at it.
The orange on this model makes oh my god. Like if I can emulate an orange, it's this one and I can't. It's
Yeah,
so beautiful. Like holy shit.
this is wild. The two toned opposing fleur de lis freehand
Oh my god.
is
It's
crazy. How do you
the
get that
light on
orange on the
the
black, dude? Fuck
forelegs
off. Yeah.
and then water
The
restrict.
his base work here with the crashing water on it's insane. This model's nuts.
So good. Everything is amazing about it. That orange just catches.
It really does. And I love that it starts right here. That the
Yeah.
shield is what you look at first and then you go down.
And it's just yeah, it's complete too. Oh, I love it.
The horse even is pointing, telling you where to look next.
Look at it. Did you miss the
Look at
wave?
this water. All right.
Amazing,
It's a
but I'm
dwarf.
bored.
It's a dwarf. Okay, but this dude in the doorway, get out of here.
Do you want to buy some shit? That's what he's saying.
Look at this fucking book, dude.
Yeah, you're right. The book is text. The green folds on the robe just sing.
Just sing.
Uh,
I love his moss work. Like I love moss, and I maybe I just don't own the right materials because I can't make this happen.
to note Magnus's work here, the beard, specifically
Oh
that
yeah, it's crazy.
jumps off the model. So
Yeah.
because that's a very known artist there, by the way.
Yep. But again, these very known artists are not winning gold.
Yeah, it's true. A lot of
With the
Lucases
exception
are though.
of Lucases are cleaning up, dude.
There's like 3 Lucases cleaning up in this one.
All right, it's my turn.
I'm so bored.
No, you're not.
I'm bored with this.
Oh my god, it's painted so well.
Like, sure. Yeah,
Oh, it's painted so well.
it's amazing. You're right, but like,
Yeah, sure. I can look at this and just because I know how much smaller Middle Earth is than Warhammer.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
Um,
There's a larger element of difficulty then. I understand.
This guy, however, this Glorfindel, my word.
Is there anything
This-
that isn't like is anything freehand here? Doesn't
No.
look like it.
It is not.
I mean, it's great. The cloak is
Yeah.
beautiful. The
His little waistcloth, like that, those shadows are crazy.
the shadows like under his feet and stuff, also good.
And then we got this guy here.
Super
Oh,
board.
go away. There we go. Sword and board. I like his choice of color in leather. It's a nice brown.
It is very maroon brown.
I like it.
Yeah. I like the cloak.
Alright.
The color of the cloak, the green. It reminds
Yeah,
me of what
it's
I've
a
been
very
reading
nice.
lot, but,
That's a very that's like
tremendously
straight
better.
out of the movie.
Yeah.
Rohan green. That's good.
Yep.
Okay, Blood Bowl.
The most bestest game I don't play. Look
at this
how
guy.
dope is that guy?
How dope is this guy? How dope is this guy? Who's
I
he
like
fighting?
his high collar.
Yeah. Don't look at my teeth, but
Yeah.
you can look at my toe.
Yep. He's selling feet pics.
Selling them, dude. Yeah, this is phenomenal.
It's cool.
This is great.
It's so cool. It's a great orc. Big fan.
This team here,
Gross.
woof,
Too many
woof.
mounts.
This is
Well,
this is
Nurgling.
Sassy Nurgling. He's famous. Everybody loves him.
Look at him pulling out the sass. Love
Look
it.
at him. So much sass in that foot. This though,
What the
holy
fuck?
hell.
This is great. Mostly because
Holy hell.
in and amongst the other Blood Bowl miniatures, this is the one that's the brightest.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it stand out.
Yeah. But also the thing that draws me, and I've shared this before, like I think personally, I don't think I've talked about it on the podcast, but so like non-metallic metal is one of the big things right now, right? I actually don't like I understand that non-metallic metal is incredibly difficult. It's incredibly time consuming.
Yeah.
And even if you're only okay at it, if you understand the concepts, it looks pretty good. With that said, unless it is done exceptionally well,
Just
I
playing with
don't
true
like
metallics.
it.
Yeah.
Unless it is done and honestly, this is the cut above, because even exceptional non-metallic metal gold, 95% of people that are painting it at this level are not going all the way to white. And this motherfucker is
Goes to
going
white.
all the way to white, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
He
It's
is
very cool.
dark brown
Yep.
to white,
Uh-huh.
and it's perfect.
It all makes sense, and it's weird that it does.
It's unreal. Like this is when I see this is when I look at non-metallic metal and I go, "Yep, okay, good."
I think they were in such danger of losing what I think this stands out the most, which is his right hand up here at the top, like that
This
he's
guy?
arching up with.
Yeah,
Up there is just incredible.
it's so good. It's at all the right spots.
Yep.
And if realistically, if any of these highlights were a millimeter too big, it'd ruin it.
Incredible work.
Incredible work. Necromunda, some chance for cool stuff. Hey man,
Nope. You want to buy some death sticks?
you want to buy some death sticks? What are you buying?
He looks great. I don't know. Necromunda's weird.
Necromunda's weird, man. Necromunda, not my thing, not my shtick.
Yep. I
Um,
like that he's standing in front of his own danger poster.
That is
That's
a
a nice
good
touch.
flex. That's a
Yeah.
great flex. Yeah, Necromunda's a weird one. It's like I already prefer fantasy to sci-fi, but I do enjoy sci-fi.
Yeah.
This, like the Necromunda style of sci-fi, which is that weird like sci-fi meets post-apocalyptic, that
Yeah.
is just not my thing, and it never has been.
Fair enough.
But it does look fantastic. I I love this drunk dude with a pistol.
Yep, with his like he's like the assistant to this guy who's
Yeah.
like, I'm a rogue debonair.
Yeah. But this curtain, I don't even care about the dude. This curtain is insane.
Look at his white clothes though, and the way that the shadows work on it from
Yeah,
top
they're
to
great.
bottom.
They're amazing.
They're
And
amazing.
also the hand painted wood grain,
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, it's amazing.
like,
It's so good.
yeah, it's great. It is great. But I'm drawn to this curtain first.
It
And I
is.
know I shouldn't be. I know I shouldn't be. That is not the actual focal point of the model. For our audio listeners, that this is not painted in a way that your eye is drawn to the curtain first. Your eye is drawn to the model first. It is composed correctly. I look at the curtain because I like fabric.
Yeah, I honestly think though that it does draw to the curtain, because the brightest spot on it is that fold in the center of the curtain.
Hmm.
It does draw you there, and then you work your way down, and you're like, "Oh, there's a model there of a very
Yeah.
judgmental
I think
general."
if it was I wanted to say a little bit, but it would actually be a lot here. If it was an inch shorter and this fold was next to his arm,
Yes.
that'd be
That would have
fine.
done a lot,
But it's too high up, so you look at it.
just a bit.
Holy hell.
That is crazy. It's a it's so good, but also, like, there's a lot there.
There's a lot there. There's so much going on here.
It is so small. It's so small.
It's so small. It's so small.
To achieve that level of detail is crazy, so
Yeah.
dope.
These are magnifying glasses.
Yes.
And we can leave those at home.
Like, great work,
Okay.
guys, but I'm never playing that game.
Dioramas.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my god.
That is bananas.
Oh my god.
All the wing work is nice. Everything about this is nice.
You see these dudes hiding in the ruins?
Yeah, there's just some guys like, "We're in the sepulcher."
We're here too.
Um, the top of his cloak there really does a great job of being like, "By the way, here's the model."
Yeah.
Um, and then everything about it is really good.
Okay.
I do
I'm gonna
think there's
say
an imbalance of light though, or the
maybe.
fact that it's
Yeah,
too
because it,
balanced,
it does look like this is brighter than this.
and those should be the same rough brightness.
Right. Unless the light is coming from this direction, but the rest of the model doesn't read that way.
Yeah, exactly. So it
So
confuses my brain a little bit when I look at it.
I will say, because this is what I'm drawn to, and I want to know if it's just me. So there are 3 points of highlight on this model that I am immediately drawn towards, and I want to see how much they differ from yours.
Sure. What are they?
So going from the top down, it is his forehead, the crest of this cloak, and the dragon's eyeball.
I see crest of the cloak first.
Okay.
I see the right hand side of the wing in the middle where it cuts, like right there. Yep. And then the bottom pillar. That the
Oh, this
bottom
here?
foremost pillar. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I just like, as I was looking at the horn, and then I went, oh my God, that eyeball's fucking white.
Yeah.
Like,
I lose its head. And I don't like that I lose its head.
that's fair. Yeah.
No.
Absolutely insane work, though.
Truly, like I can't do that. It's amazing.
All right. Andy Wardell, surprise, surprise.
It's beautiful. You got a
It's-
whole Princess Mononoke here. but
It's
green.
beautiful. I already expressed my love of natural colors, and God damn it, they've done it again.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. What can I say?
I also love the like Forgotten Realms, like D&D take on like
Yeah.
nature magic is teal, and
You know
this
what? Yeah.
little palm OSL of teal being different enough that you can see it, but not enough to take away from it. And teal is not complementary to green, but it isn't weird.
Uh-huh.
I love it.
It's great. It's absolutely
He's
fantastic.
also the wolf's shadow on around his feet is teal.
Yeah. Oh, that is nice. I think the only thing that I might disagree with is that there is no teal touching other bits that the wolf is very close to, like the wolf's tail against the tree. I don't see any teal.
Sure. I think
But-
maybe it's just coming from where he touches, like actually
Yeah.
touches is I
You're
think the
probably
idea.
right. But like what can I say? Like it's so good. All
Yeah.
right.
It's so good. Death Watch and
Oh, look,
Inquisitor
it's-
and
it's,
something.
An inquisitor and a commissar killing a guardsman. What do you know?
No, he was a gene stealer Holt.
Oh, was he?
He's got his little thingy right there.
Okay. Killing a gene stealer. We did it. I don't necessarily like the model choices here.
Yeah.
because they're old and weird.
The posing of the Inquisitor throws it off completely for me.
Very rigid.
Um,
But hey,
I
it's
don't understand
commissars.
why
They're
the Death
supposed to
Watch
be rigid.
Marine is here at all.
Yeah, it feels the models are too different in their generation. Like that commissars
Mhm.
from the 70s, you know, like I
Yeah.
don't
And
and
it
the
feels
yeah.
I know what he's going for, and I like the scheme, but I still with that like even with that in mind, I think that like the Marine in particular is too dark.
Yes. They just don't
Um,
feel like they're in the
yeah,
same scene. That's all.
they don't. Yeah.
All right, let's keep going.
Still phenomenal paintwork, but yeah. Okay. Ugh, I almost gave it away. We've got duels, which is my favorite.
Okay.
Duels are my favorite category in Golden Demon. I think they're so cool because this is where we see the real conversion work.
Correct.
And that's going to start with Magnus and wings that don't go that direction, and an arm that doesn't bend that way,
Uh-huh.
and a head that isn't that like he had to sculpt a new neck.
Yeah.
He had to sculpt a new forearm for his
Yep.
hand to go that direction. Logan's axe has fire coming out of it. This is unreal.
That Logan feels entirely like molded from scratch.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like he took a Logan, he broke him in half, and then he figured it out.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It's great. It's one of the coolest moments in lore. Magnus is a bitch.
He did nothing
And yeah,
wrong.
it's great.
These feathers are nuts.
The light is
Okay.
just gorgeous.
Borja Calvo, unreal. We've got some mounted fighting in the old world.
The mounted fighting in the old world, I think, is some of the better work of these three from a compositional standpoint.
Yeah.
Um,
And then also, from what I've already talked about, from a non-metallic metal standpoint, this silver we've already said it. We've talked about painting being perfect and concepts being flawless. This might actually be.
it's pretty close to that.
This is nuts.
But on the right here,
But on the right, holy, look at him. He's stepping on this hippogriff and he's like, dude, why?
the things that I see, number one, horns, buck.
Yeah.
Number two, bronze bell, buck. Number three, little man with cape.
Little man with a cape.
Yep. It's really cool. Like I
This
really
is so
like it. I think maybe if his body and skin tone was a little different from his horn tone, I think I would have liked it more, but like it's very cool.
But the like bullhorn concept of like white at base to black tip, I love that concept.
Yeah,
And when
it's very
people do it like this, it's it's so nice.
something else, man. All right, let's
I
keep
keep
it
saying
up.
unbelievable and I want to have something else to say and I don't.
All right, the babies are here.
All right, what these kids doing?
More than me.
More than me, dude.
This is great. The non-metallic metal is good. All over. He's playing with all the shading and all the bright spots.
Yep.
It's cool. It's a really good model. Well
It's
done.
a great model. Well done. Look,
Then
more
we-
non-metallic metal.
More non-metallic metal. You know, pretty clear second and third places here.
I will not be mean as they are children and they should be in the hobby. And that's awesome.
Yes. Looks great.
Congratulations.
Still mostly better than what I could do. So
that's fair. The open competition.
Here we go. Holy shit.
Brother.
Look
You
at
like
this
this
fucking
guy,
commissar.
You like this guy, right?
He's so cool. He
No,
looks like a real person.
dude.
What?
I think it's gone.
Is that gone? Oh, it is. Yes. Yes.
Look
It
at that
is gone
cloak.
because he's got the cloak. Yes.
Holy cow.
It's gorgeous work.
This waterfall.
So good. This is awesome.
This is awesome. It's so cool.
All right.
Another Lord Festus Leech Lord because this model is sick.
Yeah, it's a great model. But in no way does it compare to the other Lord
one?
Festus.
No. And then somehow, I don't have anything else to say because it doesn't make sense. Sam Lenz is here with bronze.
Yeah. Look, this is a phenomenally painted Terminator.
What the hell?
But it's just a guy walking.
He did. I think to me, it looks like he did more work on the painting as a background than he did on the model.
I think you're right.
That is not in any way saying that he did not work on the model enough. The model is
the
model's
weathering is
the weathering is
phenomenal.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
But the amount of work that is put into this freehand full scene background is crazy.
That's pretty incredible. Very
This
well
is
done.
the painting of a madman.
Yes.
Oh, Slayer Sword.
Onto
The
the
best of
swords.
the best of the best of the best is
Sure.
our boy
With honors.
with honors, big dragon boy.
Yeah. Not my favorite of the tops.
Yeah, I don't know that this is my favorite.
Yeah. It's great. Don't get me wrong. We believe it is incredible work. We can't paint this.
I would even say it's top 3.
Yeah.
I will say at this image, this size, I see things I didn't see previously.
Okay. I'm sure if you zoom
and
in.
like this, the like red to blood splotch changing to white is amazing.
Yeah. It's
So,
great. Moving on.
it's
We've
great.
already talked about this model.
That's it though. That was it.
Oh, I think my favorite thing about this photo, go to that man holding the sword, is the chain glove he's wearing. That sword isn't sharp.
Maybe it is.
It's not sharp.
Now, here's the question. Do you think that GW gave or Adepticon provided that chain glove, or do you think that he brought it and had it in his pocket, and if he lost would have just been like, "Oh man."
I'm hoping that it was provided, because otherwise that's a pretty arrogant move.
Yeah. I'm willing to bet actual dollars that it was provided and it's just overly the overuse of safety.
Okay.
But it's
so
sick.
that's Adepticon in terms of Golden Demon.
That's it. We did it.
We did it.
There is so much more from Adepticon.
We have so much more to talk about today. I would like to, before that, talk about a person sponsor-ish, near and dear to our hearts. There we go. Very near and dear to our hearts is the Baron of Dice. Your army hits hard. Your dice should too. Baron of Dice brings style and clarity to every roll. Custom designs, crisp symbols, and zero confusion when it actually matters. No more squinting at cocked dice or debating what counts. Just clean rolls that look as good as your army. Because if you're going to spike a roll, you might as well do it with dice that feel legendary. Roll bold, roll clean, Baron of Dice, because average dice are for average moments.
All right. Amazing. We love you, Baron.
We love you, Baron. Okay. Let's talk about the reason this episode is titled the way it is. Games Workshop hates competitive players. So during the big reveal of our 11th edition, as we've been expecting, one of the first things that they told us was that they're going to make the game more narrative, which my brain says, no, please don't. They're taking away our circles. They're forcing us to use very specific terrain pieces that we're going to have to buy over again.
We don't know that.
You sure about that? It's Games Workshop.
We'll see.
They're making the rules simpler. Yet again, you roll a charge. It doesn't matter what target that you can charge. You rolled the dice. You get to pick. You don't have to make a call. There's no teeth. There's no teeth. They're dumbing the game down because all the whiny babies are so mad that competitive players get the spotlight. Oh no, my garage hammer. How dare you ruin my immersion? Anyway, how do you feel about it?
I'm so excited. I love it. Like I get the whole the charge thing. I love the charge thing.
I think it's fine, honestly. It's all fine.
This is a rule. Yeah. This is a rule take from Sigmar. This is how Sigmar charges work.
Yeah.
And I like it because it feels so much less punishing to go, this is the thing I'm charging. Oh, fuck.
Well, I guess I'm charging this thing instead.
Right. Or how often do you go, well, I'm going to charge this one thing. I could multi-charge. That makes it like a 7. If I charge this one thing, it's just a 4. I don't have the CP to reroll it, so I just have to play it safe and not actually put myself ahead in this game. Just charge this one thing that I know I can make. Oh, look, I rolled a 9. Could have made it.
Yep.
So that's nice.
Here's how, really, some of those rules are fine.
But while you say that they're making it simpler, they also said that they are adding more than 70 new detachments.
Yeah, which I know that they're like, hey, the way that we're building it now is that you get to choose detachments and certain values from those detachments or whatever. So they're making the game more complex effectively, which is stupid.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
The sentence of there will be over 70. I mean, to be fair, it does say new and updated. So how many
Sure.
of those are new and how many of them are updated? I don't fucking care. That's too many.
Yeah. So they
It's
said something along
too
the
many,
lines that your detachment is what decides your like primary mission rules, which
which I do like.
not from a competitive standpoint, but I understand.
I think from a competitive standpoint, I think it's going to be hard for a lot of people to adjust to.
Sure.
Um, and the a lot of people's like trepidation comes from the fact that we've seen faction specific secondaries in ninth edition and it was awful.
Yeah, it was terrible.
I do think that there is room to do this correctly.
Almost always.
And
There's almost always an effective way to do it. Yes.
I hope that that's what they're doing. And their writing in this like paragraph about the missions at least suggests that it's your objectives are dictated by the type of army and your force and partially the opponent that you were playing against. So finally being able to be actually rewarded in points for playing an army in a style that the way that you want to play it and being able to play it that way on paper is incredible. That's an amazingly healthy change if they do it correctly.
You're right. And if you shit in one hand and wish in another, one will fill up first.
Oh, I'm so aware. Like, I get it. I'm trying to be positive and I'm
Yeah.
trying to be excited about it because on paper, this is great that I get to say, this is how I want to play the game, or this is how I want to play this army, and I can make that viable with victory points. Whereas right now, you can't. And no matter what you do, and no matter what army you play, you have to play some number of trash, do nothing, bullshit units that you don't want to play because the mission pack that was printed this quarter makes you do that. And I fucking hate it. And so being able to finally look at it and go, this is how I want to play, and they're going to let me do that and not punish me for it is something that I look forward to until they show me more rules that make it bad.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Here's the thing with all that. Well, I understand the optimism coming from it. And for the most part, we don't know enough to actually have fully formed opinions on all of this.
Yeah.
It is, and I'm gonna credit Bob Kelly with like this take. He did a very good job of being like, "Hey, look, I've owned game stores for 40 years or whatever. Let me just explain what Games Workshop does. Is they like to stoke the outrage machine. They're incredibly good. They instead of showing you the whole picture, they're going to show you 25% of the most like egregious things that people
Yeah.
are going to react to get people like us and others talking about they fucked up the game." And here's the
Yep.
thing, like I do not believe that they're going to screw it up so badly that like, I don't want to play Warhammer anymore.
Yeah.
But what I do expect very, very thoroughly is that we'll have circles back 6 months after the edition, and that we're going to have standard map packs back, and that we're going to go back to a very standardized rule set, because a standardized rule set brings players into the game that otherwise would never have like been exposed to it or played it, because it is competitive Warhammer that pulls people in, even if they're not competitive players, because they
Yes.
see War Games live stream, they see these other streams, and they're like, "Wow, this is a cool competition. Now I'm going to go buy some models and play in my garage and pretend I'm doing it."
Sure. From the little bit that they gave us, and by little bit, I literally mean like 2 sentences per keyword they chose to talk about.
Sure.
From the little bit that they gave us, there's no even suggestion that standard map packs are going away.
I assume there'll be something like that. Yeah.
And so if they just say terrain, these things are the objectives, but here is how you should put it on the battlefield, then that'll be fine. And it is, I agree with Bob that like that is stoking the outrage fire is something that GW is fantastic at, and they always have been.
Yeah.
As bad as their article writers are sometimes, how good they are at this specific thing is vary.
It's commendable. It's very commendable that they're like, Ooh, let's pick out
they
these
will
things
talk
that people
about
are going to
things,
hate.
right? Which is, I think, stratagems is the perfect example. Where the first thing they said was one stratagem a turn, and you go, what the fuck? And then they elaborate and they go, it's one stratagem per unit per turn, and you're like, oh, that's way different.
Yeah, most people don't double strat. It's just a Space Marine trash that
You're
do.
like,
So
oh, okay, cool. Like that's totally fucking different, dog. Like, what are we
way
talking?
different.
Or like, terrain is different and it's easier to hide. And if you are in this terrain, then you get what we know as lone op. And if you're 18 inches away, you can't be shot. You're like, well, how do I win the fucking game? And then, oh, well, it's because you only get that bonus if you haven't shot. If that model hasn't shot.
You mean 18 inches isn't really that far? Got it.
Right. Yeah. Oh, cool. So you only get that bonus on the first turn and only until you make an attack. Great.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not broken. Cool. Thank you. Like they're so good at it.
Yeah. No,
They're
truly.
so good at it. And
you
I
want to
will
know what they're
say,
also really good at?
tell me.
Like they trolled us so hard with
the tactical marine.
Yeah, with the tactical marine and the fucking boy.
Bad.
Like, oh, well, here's our reveal: a kit bashed marine.
Oh, I fucking hate it. It is a Primaris Marine with a tactical helmet and some dumbass ribbon on his gun. There is nothing
so
new.
Stupid.
This is not a new model. This is a Primaris Marine with a different helmet. God damn it. I hate it.
Yeah. The pre-kit bash,
so
blah,
bad.
blah, blah.
Ooh, look what's in this box. I don't fucking care.
Here's a boy and an intercessor. Like, fuck you.
Also, this has got to be, like, we know for a fact there's going to be 20 plus boys in this box.
Yeah.
I guarantee you there's a minimum of 10 different posed boys. This has to be the worst one.
Oh, yeah. Just like, and the way they presented it, they were like, just like
I understand
your
that
boy should have a
complaint,
shooter and a chopper. Like,
because the boy kit
the
boy kit right now is new. That is a new kit. But people complained about it because you can't build 10 shooters or 10 choppas. You have to mix. I don't care. The kit that we have right now, based off of this one model they showed us, the kit that we have right now is a billion times better than this.
They showed us this video with all these very cool things. A walker, looks like a super interesting looking walker for orcs. The Vanguard,
a crazy gun.
And they showed us a boy and an intercessor, and I hate them for that.
Me too.
And we didn't get anything else this week. Nothing.
Well, there's all the other reveals, right?
Sure.
I will go on record, and I'm not the only one that believes this. I will name drop Beard, Joe Pointing over across the pond at Tabletop Tactics shares my opinion. He just voiced it louder first, and I love him for that. The Warbike fucking sucks.
Oh, the new character?
It's stupid.
Why?
I hate it. Why is the fire cartoon?
Because it's an orc, man. I don't know.
We have never in the history of Warhammer gotten cartoony fire and cartoony smoke. The rest of this model is 40K, and then out of nowhere, you have comic books, and it's stupid.
Well,
it looks dumb. That is not the way that engine would work, and I know that it's orcs and their engines don't work. That's fine. But that's not the way that fire comes out of things. It looks like a cartoon. That's not the way that smoke moves. It doesn't fit the rest of the model. It looks awful, and I hate it.
It's a little silly. You're right. It is very silly. But what they did give us was a giant Mephiston that nobody is going to buy except for like 3 people.
Yeah, because they can't afford it. Because that's not, I don't know if you looked into it, that's not Joy Toy.
Nope, it's Weta.
It's Weta Workshop. And I don't make enough yearly income for that shit.
How do you feel about Cogforts? Fucking, I don't care. We're not gonna talk about Cogforts. We're gonna talk about
Bro. Yeah, that's fair.
All right. Look,
I will say that, yes, that is an equally crazy concept of model, but that fits in the universe that they put it in.
Yeah. The new Tyranid Red Horror thing is cool.
Woo, he's so big.
Yeah, love that model. That's super rad.
He's so big.
You know who I really like actually is this boss knob with his cool ammo belt.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I think he
yeah,
looks
he's
great.
pretty cool.
I'm a big fan of that guy. So
He's
that
cool.
he's dope. Big fan.
Um, and I will say, I mean, we've already covered the rules changes because
Because that's all they gave us.
that's all
Yeah.
we know. Um, they did. I mean, I guess not. They did do an extra article that elaborated more. Um, so if you haven't read it, you should. It's the hashtag new 40K, your queries answered. It's a 4-minute read that does actually elaborate on the bigger questions that they received about these changes.
Yep.
Um, with that I will what I like is that they did touch on that the 40K app is now going to have game scoring.
Oh, cool.
Um, and then when you put in the information for you and your opponent and the game that you're playing, you will then on your app be able to see your opponent's data sheets.
Interesting. Okay, that's a huge plus.
Huge plus. Now,
From where we were at, huge plus.
who knows
Still,
as whether or not we have to pay for that? I will gladly pay for that.
yeah,
Um, but the last thing that I have about this is that they did put out an email for those of us that are on the TO program. There is
oh yeah,
a TO call on Thursday that is going to allegedly explain how terrain is actually going to work because obviously TOs have to know. Because if we don't get any information, then release weekend drops and there will be no tournaments because nobody knows what the fuck's going on.
yep. Pretty excited
Um,
about that.
so I'm very excited about that. I will be attending that. I fully expect that we will not be able to talk about that.
100%. Yeah,
Um, but I think that it's important to note either way that
yeah,
the competitive employees are mindful of the changes and taking steps to make sure that the competitive community is prepared when the new edition comes out, and that's great.
yeah. And look, I mean, no matter how negative I've been, Warhammer knows how the actual value of the competitive community now. They
Yeah,
full like Games Workshop fully understands like where if it's not for the competitive mongrels out there, like this game return like it literally winds back 10 years of like
yeah,
popularity. So it's gonna be okay. Games Workshop does care and
they do.
it's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fun. It'll be a little rough going. We will likely see some things rolled back or like challenger cards, right?
Yeah.
So good. No, terrible. Rolled it back. Made it an
And I think
optional
that that's
thing.
fine, right? That they go, hey, we have this idea. We think it's really cool. Let's do it. And then it turns out that it doesn't work. And
Yeah.
as long as they're willing to accept that, which they have done
Yep.
3 times this edition with twists and challenger cards and gambits and whatever the fuck was before gambits, um,
Secret mission.
and went, okay, you know what? Yeah, secret missions. That you know what? This doesn't actually work. This whole catch up mechanic thing, we thought it was cool. We thought we could do it. Turns out we can't. Don't use it.
Yeah.
And as long as they're willing to take responsibility for that and go, we thought it was going to be okay. It wasn't. And so we will go back. As
Yeah.
long as they're willing to do that, no matter realistically, no matter what they do, it's going to be fine.
Yeah. It'll be okay. They're going to find a way to standardize the play. That is the only thing that I'm a little like really concerned about is, how everyone's game is going to be at a tournament and how much harder it is to judge if everybody has something unique in terms of the way they score. But
So
it should be okay.
I have a lot of faith in this, but that's because I know some things. So I don't I don't remember his name, unfortunately. I don't remember his name. I think it's Phil Kelly. It was the lead designer of Age of Sigmar. Has stepped away from Sigmar and is now the lead designer of 40K.
Okay.
So he is the lead designer for 11th edition 40K. And then you still have Josh Roberts as the competitive balancing committee.
Okay.
So we have somebody who is incredibly talented at creating. I'll correct what you said, where we're bringing more lore into the game and making the gameplay more fluffy. Think of it as more immersive, where you're taking it and you're playing things that make sense, and you're playing a immersive game And then we have another committee who has already proven themselves capable of balancing something.
Yeah.
Um, and so I'm excited to see the two of them work together. And I think that that's going to be really, really cool because what he has done for Sigmar is great. And Sigmar has a very similar thing. It's not um, the like secondaries, quote unquote, are not tied to like factions or detachments. There's
Right.
just a list of them that you can take. And you pick, I don't remember, I think it's 2 or 3 of them. And you pick them based off of the way you want your army to play. And everybody has
Gotcha.
access to the same ones, and they're always worth the same amount of points. So the maximum number of points is still the same. So there's no weird like, oh, well, this person scored 40 points, 40 to 10, and this person scored 100 to 60 because they had different missions. How do we balance that? That it's
Right.
just the missions are worth the same points. You're just doing a different thing.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Cards have been great and heartbreaking for 3 years. So let's see where we go from here. Hopefully it's not faction secondaries. Hopefully it's some standardization there to make it easy on
Yeah.
the TOs.
Yeah. I really hope it's not faction and that it's play style.
Yeah. And hopefully like we get to see cool, interesting builds, maybe some detachments that get better with characters, kind of like they started doing with a bunch of the more
Yeah.
specific ones. And I think that'll be very interesting and fun. But we'll just see. We'll just have to see how it goes.
We'll have
But
to see how it goes.
just, as they release stuff, we'll get into it. And
Yeah.
hopefully we'll just have a great, a continued existence playing 40K. That's all I could really, really
Yeah.
hope for.
That's really all I want to do.
Yeah.
But you know what we won't have to do?
Is it maybe something about unit differentiation?
It is. No matter what happens, even when our precious little circles go away and we have immersive terrain, which is admittedly the perfect place to lose track of your models, you won't have to anymore when you get Squadmarks. They make sure that you don't mix up any of your stuff with color-coded base rings. They let you instantly identify units at just a glance with no second guesses. No measuring twice, no grabbing the wrong model from the wrong squad or anything like that. Underneath these color-coded rings are integrated magnets that lock your army to a tray during transport to ensure that they don't shift or pile up or fall apart and break the model and your heart when you open the case where you're going. They're clean on the table and they're secure on the move. Squadmarks, know your units and keep them locked in.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And you know who's not locked in? Games Workshop's lore team when they released this. Where has Commissar Yarrick been lately? Because
holy cow.
Some of the worst written marketing bullshit I've ever seen ever. Terrible.
Okay. From a novel writing standpoint,
okay,
they have ruined Commissar Yarrick, who was a cool character.
Yeah.
By making him one of probably my least favorite trope. And Commissar Yarrick now as a human, which is not GW's normal way. Most of these types of characters are Space Marines. Commissar Yarrick is now a Mary Sue, and I hate it.
Well, you know what I don't hate? Peter Turbo.
Brother, do I not hate Peter Turbo? Except as a character, I do.
Yeah, he's a real piece of shit. He's
a
his
huge piece of
insecurities
shit.
make me so annoyed when I listen to lore now.
But also, it is one of those things of like, no, yeah, you're chaos. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You go ahead. He's such a weird one because, like, as a personality, I hate him. He is a whiny little bitch baby. But what I do like is, and because there's only a couple of them, but the ones, the Chaos Legions that went, no, we don't like the demon thing.
Yeah.
We're just chaos because we don't like that guy. I do like those. And the Iron Hands as a Legion are really cool. Protorabo is just not an exciting character. But
yet he is demodified.
The art that they gave him?
So sick.
Oh boy. Okay. I have a dream for this model and I will make a prediction and we'll see what happens.
Okay, what's your dream? Because I just had a thought which made me laugh.
Okay.
Inside.
You know what? I'm going to go further. I'm going to say this.
Okay.
I don't play CSM. However, if my following prediction is correct within, like, I don't know, 20%, I will buy Peter Turbo and I promise to paint him to completion to the absolute best of my ability.
Okay.
If this is correct.
So
here we go.
What are you thinking? What is it? What's your
Okay,
dream?
so based off of the precedent that we have seen, which was Magnus, Mortarion, same exact size bases, roughly the same size model. Then we had Fulgrim, bigger base, bigger model. This art, he could be the size of a fucking Questoris Knight.
I mean, it'd be dope.
If
I
he
mean,
is the size of a Questoris Knight
okay.
and actually like on an oval Knight base and just a fucking chunky boy,
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be nuts.
So my dream, my thought when I saw this was less height and more Land Raider in terms of size and scale.
Okay.
I'm hoping for
You
a
just
more
want him to be thick as hell.
I want him to be a thick squat boy with like gigantic shoulders and a huge base.
Okay.
That's what I want because
he's
it's funny.
a Thanatar. He's a Thanatar battle automaton from Horus Heresy,
Yeah.
the big ass thing.
Yeah. I just want to
Which
see
I think that
a giant man with tank for legs. That's all.
yeah, I think that's the I don't want to see tank for legs because that's a Lord of Skulls, and I don't want them to do that again.
Fair enough.
But I will say that even my dream is acceptable if he is the size of a Thanatar. That they are still on oval Knight bases, and that's fine. They're just a little bit shorter, but they're thicker.
Yeah.
God damn, he could very easily be Knight sized. And golly, like
That'll be cool.
Can you imagine? Imagine the hammer.
Massive. It'll be the
That
size
hammer
of
on a
it'll be the size of a
Knight?
Dread Knight.
It's the size of of the full Dread Knight, not the
Yeah.
Dread Knight's hammer. The whole thing.
Oh,
He's
Dread Knight,
holding a
yes.
Dread Knight. It's going to be an absolute nightmare to paint if they actually modeled this colossal harness. Because those aren't like Tech Marine tendrils. Those are full like flesh metal chainsaw fucking guns.
Oh.
And then also some claws. Like this thing has like 6 arms on it.
No, my hope is that he is roughly the size of a Dread Knight because I don't want him the size of a Mortarion. I don't want him the size where he's these gigantic winged things because then it's just kind of like a copy and paste of the other demon princes. What I think they should do is flip the script a little bit and make Peter Turbo more appropriately sized to a non-demon prince character and and then give a Primarch a vehicle or something that they're connected to. Like
now, and I will say that it is common. They've done it with literally all of them. That the scale at which they put things in art and the scale at which they model things are not the same.
Correct. Yes. Because
it is entirely possible.
What I wanted reprisal to this for the non-chaos Primarch that would come out in return is Khan on a bike, on his bigger bike, like being a badass. That's what I want to see because that would be fucking sick.
But he's gonna have cartoon flames.
He won't because he's Khan.
He's gonna have cartoon flames.
He's just gonna have very light racism. It's fine.
They're gonna give him a super racist mustache for sure. He's gonna come out of the warp and he's gonna be fucking
dangling in the wind.
God damn, what is his name? Hold on.
The guy from Crazy 88?
No, the guy from Mulan, Shan Yu.
Shan Yu.
The Mongolian.
Effectively. Oh, yeah. You mean yes, Shan Yu.
The bad guy. Yeah.
Yes. Or the Emperor from Mulan. Who was effective.
So good.
But he's the perfect Primarch to put on something to give the I keep wanting to call them the Alliance, to give the non-Chaos Marines, the regular Space Marines a Primarch that isn't just on a fucking 50.
Yeah. You know how they do that? They don't give us Khan. They give us the better option, and they give us Birdman Korax. They give us warp tainted and mutated shadow infused bird demon Korax. Oh, it would be so good.
You know what I'm gonna do if that happens? I'm going to get a Big Bird toy, and I'm just gonna put him on whatever base size, and that's gonna be my representation of Korax.
No, because okay, listen. As much as like people hate Necrons, the Nightbringer model is gorgeous.
It's amazing, yeah.
Now, just imagine that instead of the skinny little Nightbringer, it was a Space Marine Primarch held up by shadows and then birds.
Look, here, you know what I'd rather have? Khan riding 2 Land Raiders chained up. One leg on each Land Raider.
If it's not Khan on 2 chained together Land Raiders as Jean-Claude Van Damme
Yeah,
split holding
the
them
perfect
together,
split, yes.
then I don't want it.
Yeah, that's the perfect con.
Just ugh.
With his very racist mustache.
With his super racist mustache flowing behind him,
Eyebrows too.
on 2 Land Raiders that are too big to play.
Yep, it's perfect. I think we should be on the design team, Joey.
Honestly, they should hire me.
Yeah.
And you. They should hire us.
Yeah, they should.
Okay, but so Perturabo, if he was like 50% bigger than a Loyalist Primarch on foot,
That would be fine.
because he is demonified, right?
Yeah, he is technically.
So I think roughly a little bit smaller, maybe actually not smaller. Okay, look at this picture, right? This whole harness, the hammer, the running. He's running. I don't know how, but he's doing it. That the size of like a Brutalis Dreadnought.
You know what they're gonna do? You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna take the Grey Knight Dread Knight, and they're just
No,
gonna change out the chest plate and make
no,
it and give a Peter Turbo head, some slightly bigger
no.
shoulders, and boom! There he
No,
is.
they can't. They can't. Kervac is already super static. They cannot give me 2 static characters in a row. They can't do it. They can't.
I mean, if we're thinking about how big he should be, which he'll probably be much bigger than that.
I
I
think
feel
Brutalis size would be super cool.
it
That
would be.
is
I'm 100%
bigger
on
than a
board with that.
Loyalist, but it's smaller than the other ones because he is demonified, but he's not
Yeah.
full demon.
Just that gray Peter Turbo area
Yeah.
/ Corax.
Well, so Corax is really cool, and that's lore that like you really should get into because he is like fully physically mutated, but not spiritually tainted,
It's a
which
Primarch.
is actually unheard of.
Yeah.
Super cool. He's so cool.
Yes.
And
Okay.
if they let him out, if they give us him, they let him out, then Lorgar can leave his palace, and then Chaos has an actual leader again.
Just keep bringing us
'cause,
cool
like,
fucking stuff. More Primarchs. Thank you.
Magnus, Mortarion, Fulgrim, and even Perturabo, like they all have their own things. And like Lorgar is very set on one thing, and that is just the unification of Chaos. So giving Chaos an actual forefront leader again would be sick.
Yeah.
But
Of
they
all
have to give us Corax first, or some lore reason why Corax isn't beating the piss out of Lorgar anymore.
Of all the heretic factions, like, you know, the word bearers are the ones that I think deserve like a range, honestly.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you can just do such cool things with them. And I think they're worried about, you know, getting a little too much in the religious fight with that faction. But
They
you
already
know,
have Sisters of Battle. Like, fuck off.
it's fine. Anyway. All right. So these are all hopes and dreams. Don't worry, guys. 11th edition is going to be fine, but it is fun to get angry at stuff. Before
Yeah.
we check out for the day, though, I would like to take a moment to thank our friendly local gaming stores. This week, I would like to start with
Please
Bailey
do.
Strom from Windy City Toys and Collectibles over in Ellensburg, Washington. If you are driving to and fro from the west side to the east side or the east side to the west side, make a stop for gas in Ellensburg. And while you're there, check out Windy City Toys and
Absolutely.
Collectibles.
Toys and Collectibles.
Yeah.
Yes. No games? Unreal.
Not a one.
Yeah. If you find yourself out in North Idaho for whatever reason, you should stop at the beacon of hope and light that is Real Deal Tabletop here in questionable North Idaho. Come over to Real Deal Tabletop and meet Dale, the owner, and the community that he has built and cultivated, and check out the shop. It's a great place. It's clean. It's friendly. We love it here.
If you find yourself in Spokane, Washington, come and visit a piece of history in Bob Kelly over at the Gamers Haven, the paragon of Warhammer in the inland / Pacific Northwest. Thank you, Bob, for bringing us Warhammer. We appreciate you. Also, sign up for the Spring Open, Bob's event here in Spokane, coming up on Memorial Day weekend in May 2026. 3 golden tickets.
should.
Come check us out.
And you can't sign up for it, but what you can do is mark your calendars.
Oh,
And that is Jingle Bombs 2026.
yeah.
So Jingle Bombs is the GT here in Coeur d'Alene, run or started by Dale at Real Deal Tabletop. It will be head TO'd by none other than myself this year. And we will be in a new location, so it will be held by Real Deal Tabletop, and it will be sponsored by Yop. But it will be at a separate location, and we have been able to double our size again, and our event will go to 80 players, which is super, super, super exciting. And that is
Second week of
in
December?
December. Yeah, it is the second week. I think it's the 12 and 13.
Yeah.
12 and 13.
Like,
So you can't sign up. It doesn't exist yet, but you can mark your calendar.
Yep.
And
Be
then come
ready.
see us when it happens.
Be ready for that tournament in December, right before you have to hang out with your family for about a month.
Right before.
Come hang out with the family that you choose at Jingle Bombs.
Because I don't care what people say, you can choose them.
Also, guys, like, the more we get people out there, the more likely he gets golden tickets, and the more golden tickets,
Yep,
the merrier. We get to go to España.
Yeah, and this is so it takes place like it's one of the first GTs of a competitive season. So we don't hear about the golden tickets just because of the application process. For those people that don't know, the way like they don't open applications until basically the previous season is over already.
Yeah.
And so, but they do issue golden tickets retroactively. So what that means is that we won't find out if we have a golden ticket until after the event takes place. We unfortunately didn't receive any this year. However, the event has doubled in size. This will be the third year in a row that the event has doubled.
Yep.
And this is the 6th year running. So we're hoping that with a 6-year longevity and a new 80-person cap, that will be enough to tip the scales and give us a ticket. Hopefully it is. But unfortunately, we won't know until after the fact. But what you can do is come out and fight your ass off for one as if you were getting it, and then hope that you do.
Come enjoy some competitive Warhammer in the Inland Northwest between these two awesome stores and these awesome store owners that really just try to put the community first. All that being said, I would like to thank all of you for joining us today. And if you could help us out and join our Patreon, we'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, we welcome your questions, your suggestions, your comments, concerns, and topic requests. But until the next time, we'll see you at the Yop.
See you around.